Hello everyone, I am Josh and welcome to part 6 of Let's Build a Modern Mansion in The Sims 4. So last episode, I got a lot of feedback, which is really good, and yeah, so I want to make some changes to the kitchen and to this area of the house in general. So what I'm going to start by doing is removing those little cabinets and instead building a half wall, which I think some people recommended doing that because it's definitely a better idea than having that weird, I don't even know what it was. It's kind of like those island counters there. So instead, I think what I want to do is place in some normal counters along a half wall. Now, I'm not sure about this half wall height. It does, oh, are you serious? It's not going to delete the cabinet, is it? Okay. Hold on, let me see if I can find a better height. That was a bit too tall. So that's a bit low. I don't know if I go... Oh, there we go. That's perfect. So I just want it to be just at counter height. Also, I need to move this plant because it's not letting me place in... Okay. Well, you're going to be like that. Well, then I'll give you move objects. Oh, geez. That was not how you spell move objects. Oh, damn it. I just typed in move object. Hold on. Move... Oh, wow. I'm not good at typing today. There you go. Alright. So let's just grab that and the flooring, so we can just continue that along. Okay, good. So I think that this is definitely a better way. Also, I'm not a big fan of that color that I have as the backsplash, and I also can't get behind... Oh no, I got back there. I'm not a huge fan of the backsplash color, so I think I'm going to work on that too. But let's get some trim on this half wall. Probably just some white trim. Just like that. Okay, so I think that that makes a lot more sense. There's still those lights up there. I guess that's fine. Yeah, so I think that's what I want to go with. I also might grab a column. Now, I think, did we use columns in the front? We didn't. For some reason, I thought we did, but I guess not. Grab like a couple columns or something. I don't know if that looks good, adds detail of some kind. I guess that kind of works. I mean, maybe. So it's kind of like adding just some more prep space or whatever here. Also... I don't know. No, I guess the fridge is alright. I guess someone suggested to move the fridge over here, and I'll see what that looks like. Because then what I could do, see if I move the fridge here, and move this poster, let's put it there for now. So if I move the fridge there, also center this shelving unit, then, oh wait, that does not work, does it? Wait, that cabinet kind of clips into the fridge. Okay, that's not good. Okay, then let me grab one of these. Okay, that's better. So, say we do that. And get rid of those. So like this could be, I don't know, just some more normal cabinets or something. Who knows? Or we could do that and then... Okay, great. I deleted the one piece I wanted. Yay! Okay, hold on. Let's go in here. Grab this piece in gray. There you go. So if it could not... Okay. It was jumping around weirdly there, but we got it to behave. And I'll bring these across. Do I want those to go across like that? I guess. And then we could have like the avocado poster in here or something, and I just hit the Windows key. Okay. Beautiful. Not that you would have seen that, but anyway, beautiful. We got that in. I think that looks better. I mean, so you kind of have that area, and then the main kitchen area is over here. Maybe it makes a bit more sense. I might move the dishwasher, though, over to here. I feel like that makes more sense. Okay. So I think that's just like a nice little touch to the kitchen there. Also, I want to change the structure of this area, and I'm not sure how well this idea is going to work, because I do have an idea, but it could end hideously, but I guess we'll find out. So what I'm thinking of doing is building out some sort of, okay, perhaps not that much, some sort of angled part to this. I'm not sure how this is going to look, but I guess we'll find out. Also, can we get rid of that? You know, I don't know if this will make any sense, but we'll see. Also, I need to get rid of these windows. And, yeah, I'm not sure how I want to keep the roof, because I was thinking of doing a curve. Perhaps, let me see what we have for the curved pieces. Here, like, here's a flat, round piece. Yeah, you know, I'm not sure if I put that there. Obviously, everything's, like, all weird now. I don't know. It doesn't seem to make sense, really. Hold on. If I put the curve here, this is going to wreck up everything, isn't it? Of course it is. So... let's try to sort this out because, oh, the curve is in the complete wrong spot, firstly. Alright, then, so you get it there, bring it in one there, bring it in one there, and rebuild the walls, preferably, so we can have a... Okay. Great, that... It's like, this is one of the things with The Sims 4 that just drives me insane. Because it does such stupid things like that. How are you supposed to build if it's gonna... If I do that and it's just gonna destroy the whole foundation? Like, really? Okay. So, what we have to do to remedy this is, I'm not sure, actually. Like, what would you do to prevent it from... I know I had this problem before. It's because it wants to get rid of that curve. I actually really like the look of that curve, and I want to keep it, but I can't if it's going to keep deleting it like that. So the only thing I can think of doing that might possibly work is going to be really annoying to do, but I might have to do this, which would involve covering this whole thing in a room. So like one single room. This is the only downside. See, there we go. That worked. This is the only downside that I see to the room-based system, is it's a really pain in the butt sometimes. Because now, all my wall coverings have been replaced too, so that's kind of annoying. So hold on a second while I just have to fix all this. I feel like this is the second time I've done this. I know in a previous episode I had to redo all the walls or something. I'm not even sure what that was, but maybe it wasn't anything. But anyway, let's get all this back. And also let me fix the foundation because that's all messed up now too. Okay, good. So, I don't know. It's kind of an idea that I had. Let me see how this turns out. I'm going to continue it along here. So it's kind of goes to there. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Also, I'll mirror this on the roof too, because otherwise this won't make any sense. I'm just trying to make the front look a bit more interesting. I don't know if this is working or not, but I guess we'll find out. So, yeah. Yeah, so let's get some color here. Okay, that's already done. Yeah, I mean, right now the roof obviously looks ridiculous because I didn't match it yet. So let me grab the curve piece. And of course it's not going to place. Yay! Get rid of that. Okay. Yeah, I know I'm kind of messing around with the outside when I thought I would be done with this by now, but I'm always tweaking things, so it's to be expected, really. Alright, let's continue this along. Alright, so now it matches on the roof. I don't know if I want to bring it along on the sides, too. I'm not sure, but anyway, it looks kind of interesting. I think that's kind of cool. I mean, it definitely makes the front look a bit more interesting than it did before. So let's just bring these wall pieces out, like so. And I think what I want to do with the half wall is just leave it there. So whoops, where even was that going? So it just doesn't even place over. So I mean, so it doesn't, oh wow, I just painted that whole room. Yeah, I did not want to do that. I just want the brick over this part. Yes, I think this looks kind of interesting. On the outside, of course, tell me what you think in the comments, because I probably just end up changing it all anyway. Okay, so there you go, and that, really had to paint that whole roof. Gee, thanks. We'll just put that, come on, just put it on. It's like when you click and drag, it always freaks out for some reason. Alright, anyway, I also need some windows, preferably ones that are a bit higher up than that. These are the matching ones, and they don't fit there, so I need to get the smaller ones. So yeah, I'll just get those on. So that looks good. I don't know, it's a bit weird right now. It looks a bit weird. I don't know how it's gonna work out exactly. I guess I don't know. Because now it just looks bizarre from the inside, really. I guess I could put some kind of corner thing here going on. And also just deleted that whole floor, which I can just reopen. Okay, so I don't know. I went through that whole process to make something that probably looks hideous. So that's it's just great. Alright. So now we have this new and interesting front end. And maybe, I wish that there was single wide doors that were this height, but I know there aren't. That's just really frustrating, because they're like that height, so it looks dumb if I put a door in. Oh, yeah. That's really annoying. So I guess what I have to do is put the doors in there and there, because there's just nothing else I can do. Anyway, putting the doors in, so I guess now you can get out of that area if you want to. Who knows what we're going to do with this area? You know, it'll come together, I'm sure. So, with the rest of the dining room, we kind of worked on the kitchen a bit. I also want to change the wall tile because I really don't like it very much. So I'm thinking if we get something from Spa Day that kind of looks nicer, so perhaps like this blue. No, I'm not sure about that. Maybe just a gray. I mean, the whole kitchen's already gray, and also I redid all the wall coloring anyway, so that's already taken care of. Alright, I don't know, it might be a bit too much gray. And of course, it got rid of all of that too. And for some reason, I can't click and drag it. It just like says invalid facet or whatever. Again, that's very annoying, but whatever. Okay, so also I feel like I used white in here before, but I can't remember because now it's all been removed. So that's convenient. But whatever, I'll just put white in here for now. See, I have to like, you can't, if you want multiple wallpapers in one room, you have to do it like this. Which is kind of annoying, but whatever. Okay, there you go. Beautiful. So with this area here, I'm still going to keep it a dining room, I think. So this is not even centered, is it? I don't even know. I guess, was it centered before? I feel like it's not. No, it's not. It's not at all. It'd have to be there. And that means this light up here is not over it. There we go. Also, I did use one of those lights over here. What? No, I know I put one of these lights here. Why is it not there anymore? Unless I'm just, I don't know. Maybe I thought of putting it there and I never did. Who knows? But now there's a light there, too. A matching one. Thought that'd be interesting. Okay. I think someone recommended that as well, and I thought I did it, but maybe I didn't. Who knows? So now I'm going to put the wall art here, and I wanted to use this and scale it. Okay. Never mind. I was going to scale this up, but of course the shadow's all glitched out, so we're not going to do that. We could use the pop art, which I have to unlock, so just pardon me as I misspelled ignore. Ignore gameplay unlock send entitlement. Okay, so now I can actually get that's TVs. I can actually get that picture. There it is. So I mean, I don't know if pop art is the most appropriate thing in the world for for a formal dining room, but I think it looks kind of fun, so we can go with that. Also, I'm going to mirror this plant on the other side just because everything should be symmetrical. At least that's what I think. I also want to get, how about we get a shelf? You know, just do a bit of decorating here. Oh, I forgot these shelves don't come in white, but I guess black will work too. We could get like a couple shelves or something. Hold on. That does not quite line up. So if these kind of like line up a bit. So let's get these to line up like so. I don't know. Oh, you know what we could do is continue the shelf completely underneath these pictures. That might work. So let's do that. Let's try that. So that'll go there. And this one, for some reason, is super low down. No idea why. And that will go there. And then I'll raise this picture up a little bit so the frame is showing. Okay. I think that's interesting. Perhaps I should change the color of these to a dark... Okay, there's no matching color. I guess I'll leave them white. We can get some kind of details or something to go here, like maybe a little plant. Some statues or whatever these things are. I don't know. We can get like this music award because why not? And get it in blue. I know I use that thing all the time, so I already know it comes in blue. This doesn't go anywhere because of course it doesn't. We could put a bust, you know, that has the head clipping through the shelf. This must go somewhere. Yeah, just looks like an Oscar, but it's not. I don't know. There's not really much of anything I can put. That's not appropriate. This is kind of cool. This is from Spa Day. I could try to get a couple of them to match since, you know, you want it to be symmetrical, of course. Get it in like a light bluish color. That looks kind of interesting. Who knows? We get some kind of details, like there's like this picture of a pear. There's also one of an apple. So we can get some of those. If it will rotate the correct direction. Come on. Come on. Oh, stop being annoying. There you go. I don't really know what else I'd put here. I guess some candles, maybe? I don't think candles can go on shelves, no. But they can go on the side tables, so like we can center that off. I don't know. Get some statue of some sort to, I don't want multiple ones, but, oh, here's another one. Who knows? Just random clutter items to spice it up a little bit, make it a little bit better. Also, I could probably use a china cabinet somewhere. No place. Oh, how about over here? In this nook over here, maybe. It looks so tiny, like the little tiny china cabinet in the giant nook. I'll put it over here. So, whoops, that's in the wall. That's not against the wall. Why does it not go against the wall? Come on. There you go. So, like a little china cabinet over here. Adds a bit of detail. What else could we put in here? An old camera? I don't think so. Tea-set is what I meant to say, but again, I don't think so. I'm not sure. What is this? Tranquility Zen Garden. It's another little piece of pottery I guess we could put on the shelf. You know, I don't know. Just make the dining room look pretty nice. Also, might put a mirror here. I like the ones from Spa Days with the light behind them. They look really cool. Maybe we can like center that. Like, look at that. That looks pretty neat. So when you walk around that corner, there's that mirror there for some reason. Also, we could probably do with a plant on the table, like this. These some purple flowers. Those are nice. I don't think there's a light. Whoops. I don't think there's a light. There's no light either over the kitchen or the dining room table. You can grab a light fixture as well. That probably would be nice. I know which one I'm looking for, and I don't see it though. It's the one, the modern-ish looking one. Oh wow, I really can't see it. This is going to be like me taking forever to find a certain light in the catalog that I can't find. Hold on a second. Let's go to lighting, ceiling lights. This narrows it down a little bit. Let's see. How can this be so? There it is. Oh, because it was at the front. Anyway, that's the light I was looking for. It's kind of an interesting modern light, and you can get it in a bunch of different colors. I'm thinking gold, just because it's kind of cool. Also, I might do another one of these in the entranceway. So, like, this is the entrance to the house, and you got one of those in there. Also, might finish off the walls, because they're still unpainted in here. It's a little bit weird, so we'll finish those walls off. Okay. Yeah, so this is looking pretty good. The dining room, at least, is looking pretty good. This back wall is a little empty. I mean, it's just all windows, but it just looks a bit empty. I don't know. We can get some details in the kitchen, I guess, or this area here needs something. So this is the look over balcony thing. I don't know. So you can look down over to the table if you want to for some reason. So I kind of want this to be a nice area. One person recommended putting a piano here, but I really like where I have the piano over here. So I think I might leave the piano there. Sorry. But maybe if we can find like a big plant for this corner, that would be nice. I know there's a big planter box here, which, wow, it's actually so big it doesn't even fit in there. Yeah, so that's not going to work. Maybe that, no. What would fit in here that would, like, look good? I don't know. Like, there's the bamboo. Oh, the bamboo. What about bamboo? That's interesting. You know, like, that's actually kind of cool. Like, see, I have, like, that bamboo in the nook, and you can get this light. I really love this light, because it kind of, like, shines above and below. That actually looks really cool. I actually like to look at that a lot. It kind of has this Zen garden look to it, you know? Anyway, to the dining area, we can get, like, a stereo in, I guess. I mean, that seems like a nice thing to have. Like, why not? If you want to listen to some music, you can do that. What else? What else would you have? I don't know. Like, I feel like plants, but then again, there's already a lot of plants here. We can get, like, one of these or something in the corner. I mean, there's just, like, a lot of plants already in this area. Like, this dining room, and there's a plant there. I'm not sure. I guess, you know, just gotta decorate. This pot is actually pretty cool. From Spa Day. It's a giant piece of pottery. That would also probably go pretty well in there, but not really a good space in here for it. I don't know if there's like a centerpiece. I could like use it as a centerpiece in the entranceway or something. Seems a bit weird. I don't know, like it could be like a centerpiece here for some reason. I don't know. I feel like you use a statue or something for a centerpiece, but who knows? Like maybe we could get some kind of fancy tile around it. Maybe I'm taking this idea too far. Who knows? Let's see. There's nothing really that nice when it comes to tile. Perhaps this tile doesn't really come in any nice colors. I don't know, is there even a nice tile I can use just to go around this? It doesn't even look like it. What about some kind of stone? I don't know. Something to go around this weird piece of pottery. There you go. And this, I don't know, who knows? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm doing something, though. There you go, look at that. It's stunning. Yeah, I don't know why I did that, but there you go. You have a piece of pottery just centerpieced there. You know, it is interesting. Anyway, coming back over here. What else? I don't know. we want to like finish the front of the outside or something. I'm kind of like jumping around everywhere. But a fun fact, that is what I usually end up doing with building, when I build houses anyway. I always jump around everywhere. Yeah, really the main thing is this area, which I'm not so sure about, is this new kind of front angle piece, you know, because it's a little weird. I don't know, maybe we could do something interesting with fountains. Who knows? So, like, if we... I know I was, like, just doing the inside, and now I'm already outside. But, you know, it's just what I usually end up doing, is just going all over the place, so... Yeah, I don't know why. I do that, but anyway... So, like, some kind of fountain out front would be interesting. Who knows? Like, kind of accentuates that detail there. Also, I just noticed that that piece of foundation was off. Where else could I put a fountain? I don't know. Like, what would be kind of cool? Like, for some reason, like, I really just kind of want to do, like, strips of fountains in the front. I don't know why, but I feel like this is a really bad idea. It just looks so weird, but I don't know why I like that idea. Maybe it could work out. Like, once, like, there's no landscaping yet, but who knows? Maybe that'll come to something. I don't know why I just jumped out to fountains. I was just furnishing, and now I'm doing fountains. I don't know. Anyway, coming back, let's focus on the kitchen here, just for a little bit longer. So, let's put a bit of detail in here. So, like, you get, like, some paper towels, some little utensils. What else do we have? Some sauces. I don't really want to put those in. I know there's a bunch of stuff I could use. There's like a little kettle. I don't know, like some flowers, like some purple flowers for some reason in the corner there. You know, that's nice, I guess. What else could we put? I might put a microwave over here, and maybe like a coffee machine in this area. What else like, I swear there was a lot more stuff you could put in kitchens than that. Here's a fruit bowl. If you want a fruit bowl, there you go. Got a fruit bowl, instant fruit bowl. What else could we put? I don't know. I don't really want to clutter it up too much. I tend to clutter things up like way too much. So we'll just put a coffee machine here and a microwave. So your Sims can use those, which they're always nice to have. Yeah, and I'll also get some more lighting. I'll get some of these lights to go in this little area here. So that lights that up. And I also want to change out the lights I used under the cabinets here because they look a little bit weird. So we'll just get rid of these because they're kind of dumb. We could replace them with like these. I thought these were pretty cool, but they don't look that great. Or these. These are pretty nice. What are these from? These are from the base game? I didn't even know these things existed. Wow. Those are pretty nice. So they kind of light up under the cabinet there. You know, pretty fancy. So, yeah, what else could we put? I don't know. I feel like we need something over here, like another mat over there or something, even though there's really no reason for it. I just felt like putting it there. Maybe there's some kind of wall detail I could implement. There's some keys. Oh yeah, these, the stuff that came with cool kitchen stuff. These like spatulas and stuff are pretty cool. They can go like over the oven and get like the knives in here. Oh no, right there. You know, they kind of add like some more wall details that you wouldn't normally have. Oh, I also love these hanging pots and pans, which I have no place for, which is kind of sad. I guess I could put them over here, but it seems a bit weird. Like, why would they be there? I don't know. They're there, so too bad if you don't like it. I don't know. So we could also put our cool kitchen poster over here, because why not? You know, so got some hanging pots and pans and a poster. Just kind of make this wall a bit more interesting. Get some lemons there, or actually multiple different types of fruit. It's like an orange and a lemon and whatever that white thing is. It's like a melon of some sort. I don't know. Yeah, so I think that the kitchen and dining room are definitely coming along nicely. I think they're pretty much done. I mean, we basically wrapped it up. I mean, I might add some more details in near the end. I also, while I'm here, I want to put a door in for some reason. Just had the sudden urge to put a door right there. Just so, you know, now you can get into that bathroom, which there's no windows in. I just realized. I probably should put some windows there now that I think about it. You know, actually, I want to get the little square ones. Where are those? Here it is. You know, so like, it's nice to have a bit of window-age. I can't see. Okay. Actually, there's two identical bathrooms on top of one another right there. They're both the same shape and size, but at least now they have windows, so that's a nice feature. Also, just realized that was not this up here. Oh, that's the roof trim. I think I tried to do that before. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed. Again, pretty much just worked on the kitchen and dining room, touched on the outside a bit. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this episode. Again, if you have any feedback, please let me know. I don't know what I'm going to do with this outdoor area. I might possibly extend the back wall out. I might expand this area. Who knows? We'll see. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.